I'm Joseph. This is my friend.
Drix, and we're from 817.
Okay. What's your project idea and why'd you choose it?
So we chose. So this is seeing if the cold temperature would affect the ripeness of a banana, and why we did it. I just wanted to do a project on fruits, pretty much, and that's it.
What did you learn by doing this project?
What did we learn? That. Hey,
We learned that banana. That voice crack. We learned that bananas in the fridge they get like frozen, and the moisture inside it freezes.
and it stops so it stops the bacteria from making it turn brown, pretty much.
What was your favorite part? Oh shoot. What was your favorite part about this project?
About this project? Well, I guess waking up every morning to try to take the pictures, but most of the time I forget. So
Yeah, it's totally waking up at 2 a.m. to take pictures of bananas. Cause I love waking up at 2 a.m.
I'm working on the board, which was pretty fun.
What were some difficulties with this project?
I did not hear you.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Waking up at 2 a.m.
And trying to find bananas at different stores, which we couldn't find. It was mostly empty.
What would you change or do differently?
I still can't hear you.
I'm sorry. What would you change or do differently?
Well, maybe I'd set an alarm for 2 a.m.
And I'd say we'd put more information onto the board.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
The entirety of the time that we had. Yeah.
It took 1 week to take the pictures.
It took 1 week to take the pictures, but then it took us the entire period of science fair to make the backboard because we were lazy.
I am JC, 817.
What's your project idea and why'd you choose it?
Sorry, say that again.
What was your project idea and why'd you choose it?
The project idea is cleaning products, specifically 3 types. I just chose this because I was sitting there and I was cleaning my bathroom, or my room I think it was, and I was just like, I wonder if this would be a good science project. And I looked up and I checked it up with my partner, and yeah, we agreed on it.
What did you learn by doing this project?
I learned that the most promising brands, right, and the ones that are mostly shown that you would see in your aunt's bathroom or something like that, are probably the most promising ones, because besides the amount of ratings, it looks pretty well.
What was your favorite part about this project?
Honestly, generally doing the experiment was probably my favorite because I got to make a DIY black light, if you know what those are, and going into the equipment room in the dark was pretty fun. That's it.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
My partner wouldn't show up half the time. Generally trying to make it all cool looking was probably one of the harder parts of doing it. But in the end, I was like, whatever. Yeah.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
Say probably close to 2 months, a month and a half maybe.
What would you change or do differently?
What I would change is probably put more stuff on it and then put the conclusions, fun facts. Yeah.
My name's Keith Ann. My name's Andis, and we're from 817.
What's your project idea and what's it about and why'd you choose it?
We chose this project because we wanted something that would include plants.
What did you learn doing this project?
That coloring flowers can actually work.
What was your favorite part about this project?
Making it and having the confidence of showing it to other people.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Growing plants.
Can you say that again?
Growing the plants. Because it's winter and there's not a lot of sunlight.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
About like 5 weeks.
What would you change or do differently?
Maybe we could try and dye fruits or something.
I'm Macundy and I'm from 817.
I'm Mac and I'm also from 817.
What's your project idea and what's it about?
Our project idea is about vinegar and eggs and how the different pH levels will affect its durability, density, shape, and bounciness.
What did you learn by doing this project?
Sorry, my brain farted. Can you just go back to him for a second?
Oh.
Sorry about that.
What did you learn by doing this project?
We learned that vinegar can help to store eggs. As in, what I mean is, it's like pickling the egg. It keeps the egg fresher for longer.
What was your favorite part about this project and why?
My favorite project, or my favorite part about the project, was taking the eggs out of the vinegar and testing them out, their bounciness and their softness.
What were some difficulties you had with this project?
At one point, we were supposed to print pictures, and his iPad glitched, so we couldn't do that. So we had to make an entire new batch of eggs and redo the entire pictures.
Wait, sorry, I just need to quickly. Did I already ask what your favorite part was?
Yeah.
Okay, then how long did it take you to complete this project?
It took us about 5 days. 5 whole days.
What would you change or do differently?
I would try different kinds of vinegar if we were to do it again.
Is there anything else you would like to tell me?
Eggs are awesome.
I'm Keisha Serrano and I'm from 819B.
What's your backboard about and why'd you choose it?
It's about virus evolution and I chose it, my partner and I chose it because we were curious about COVID-19, but since it was so limited, we did one big question and compared it to another.
What was your favorite part about this project and why?
My favorite part was COVID-19 because we get to know more about it.
What did you learn by doing your project?
I learned about genetic codes, the reason why the virus is changing, and vaccines are really important.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
Sorry?
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
The difficulties was the information for both of them was so limited, but since a lot of things were there also, we had to summarize it and put everything into our own words.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
Not that long, but since we had to summarize it a little bit long, so like 5 days.
What would you change or do differently?
I would change the designs because it's kind of lacking right now.
I'm Michaela and
I'm Jessa.
from A19B.
What's your project idea and why'd you choose it?
It's based on a Rube Goldberg machine, and we involved dog treats, and it's basically showing how we can make simple life tasks more optimatic.
What did you learn by doing this project?
We learned that we can make I'm sorry. We learned that we can make simple ideas work with just a simple machine.
What was your favorite part doing this project and why?
Making the Rube Goldberg machine, although we faced many troubles with the wood, but we've gone through it and it turned out really good.
Wait, what were some difficulties you had with this project?
Like I said, we had some difficulties with the wood and making the Rube Goldberg machine itself. We were supposed to make this flat and straight so dominoes would go there, but no, we couldn't add the dominoes.
So, how does this machine work?
First, you have the dog tree over there. Then you have the car here. Then you place the car here. Then it goes down to the second floor. And then it normally hits the tree, and the tree goes down the third floor, and the dog catches the tree.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
About like 4 days or a week.
What would you change or do differently?
We would probably add some extensions that we would add to this project is that we would put maybe a timer so a tree would go down the Rube Goldberg machine every hour or so, or press a button and the tree would just go down itself.
My name is Daniel and I'm in 819B.
So what's your project about and why'd you choose it?
My project's about solar flares and I just chose it because I really like space things, and so I thought about stars and chose solar flares.
What did you learn by doing this project?
I learned what a solar flare is, that there's grades, which I had no idea existed, and fun facts about them.
What was your favorite part about this project and why?
Probably learning what they actually are.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
I didn't really have any difficulties. The information was pretty easy to find.
What would you change or do differently?
Well, I would change not messing up my backboard and trying to do different designs at once and try to keep the same thing.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
The research took about a week and a half, and the backboard itself took about only a week.
Kenneth, 819B.
Jacob Isaac,
What class are you in?
819B.
So what's your idea and why'd you choose it?
So our idea was we would research concussions in sports, how they happen, and what sports have the most. So what was the other question? Sorry.
Well, it was just one question. It's just why did you choose it too?
Well, it's because our first idea didn't work out as well as we intended. We originally wanted to do one where we actually did an experiment, but that didn't quite work out as well as we had hoped.
What did you learn by doing this project?
So what we learned is that many of the sports have concussions due to the fact that they are very contactative. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but they involve a lot of contact and they're just overall very dangerous. Well, not dangerous, but they're just not good for you.
I'm gonna ask your partner. So, what was your favorite part about this project and why?
Learning about how many concussions happen in football. It was the most fun seeing what happens, how they actually get the concussion.
What were some difficulties you had with this project and why?
I'm not exactly sure about that question.
How long did it take you guys to complete this project?
About 2 weeks. 2 weeks to finish it, yeah.
What would you change or do differently?
Me personally, I tried to turn it back into an experiment of sorts.
My name is Yashra Kabul and I'm in 817.
What's your project idea and why'd you choose it?
I chose it because ever since when I was a little kid, I started playing Minecraft, and it's actually really fun. And I actually started playing this because my cousin played it when she was like 6 or 7 back then.
What was your favorite part about this project and why?
My favorite project of this project of these because I've always wanted to create Minecraft blocks out of papers.
What did you learn by doing this project?
I've learned it by searching and making these blocks. And it took me forever to make it. It took me forever to make these paper blocks, and I have no idea what to say.
It's okay. How long did it take you to complete this project?
Like it took me like 1 week to make it.
What would you change or do differently?
Wait, what was it?
What would you change or do differently?
I would change I would change everything, I think, into something nice.
My name is Ashlyn, and I'm from A19A.
What's your project about and why'd you choose it?
My project is about if your music taste matches your personality, and I chose it because I love listening to music, and I have a passion for learning about psychology.
What did you learn by doing this project?
I learned that even though we are all different in each our own person, that there are still so many things that are that connect us. For example, our music taste.
What was your favorite part about this project and why?
I really liked going over the test results so that I could see how many different types of people there were, and I liked trying to guess who wrote them because I didn't put the names on there.
What were some difficulties you had with this project?
For me, it was really hard to keep going because it took a very long time, and this whole project it really tested my patience.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
It took about 2 to 3 months.
What would you do to change or the project or do differently?
I think that I would choose a quiz that you can find online because that would have saved a lot of time for me. And if anyone came across the backboard and wanted to see if my results matched them too, they could just easily go online and take the quiz.
Is there anything else you would like to tell me?
I guess that's it, other than I really love doing this project. My name is Derek. I'm in 816.
So what's your project about and why'd you choose it?
My project is about if video games affect your behavior.
What did you learn by doing this project?
I learned that video games don't affect your behavior in any way.
What was your favorite part about this project?
I kind of like the research. I like learning about it.
What were some difficulties you had doing this project?
I used liquid glue to glue it onto the backboard, so I had trouble keeping it stuck on there.
How long did it take you to complete this project?
It took me a couple of days.
What would you change or do differently?
I'd add more research and probably make the pictures bigger.